Hello, it's Varun here. In this update, we are going to talk about what are the community features we are offering with the BuddyX Pro theme. To check the options, you can navigate back to the BuddyX Pro, and inside the customizer, there is a community setting. And the first option what we have is activity control. Inside activity control, we have given flexibility to enable and disable certain type of activities like member cover activity, group cover activity, and the group photo activity. It records something like this one. So suppose that I have changed my cover photo, it is going to include a activity. It is display like someone has changed their cover photo, and if you have changed your cover photo inside the group, it will display like this one. And if you have changed the pictures like a group icon, it is going to display with banner and the picture what you have changed there. Okay, so these are the three extra activity type what we have injected with the theme. The next one is the member directory options. So if you are navigating back to the member directory, inside the member directory we have these layouts, and if you want to enable certain extra information, or if you want to hide those specific information from the member directory, you can just uncheck them and those information will be hidden. The similar features we also have for the groups. So if you are navigating back to the group directory options, so we have these options, and if you feel like these are the making group directory a little bit crowded, you can enable and disable these options like last activity, list of members, member description. This can be disabled. Right now it is displaying like this one with all those information enabled. The next option what we have for the single member profile, if you navigate back to the individual member directory, one individual item. Okay, we have 4 possible cases for this header section display. So first one is the left view, next one is the central view, like this avatar is going to be displayed inside the center, and we also have a container view where this banner is going to be part of this container, and that also contained with the central view. And the similar features we also have for the groups. I'm navigating back to the single group. Inside the group you can also have the similar features like container view, central view, like this, and container left view. You can enable these options and try to keep member and the group single view as similar options to make a site uniform, instead of just make it a stretch left for the one option and display the central for the second option. That will not look uniform on the website navigation. So I will suggest to keep both options either left or central for the single member view and the single group view. The next option what we have is specific to group navigation and member navigation. Let me enable the vertical navigation first. Group navigation, horizontal. Okay, now navigating back to the community setting again, single member. We can explain the single group first, then I will come back to the single member. Here you can see that right now we have displayed these navigation as a swipe navigation, and it also have 2 or 3 variant for the display of the swipe navigation. So this is the second view, and that is the third view, like this. So you can enable any of those views to make that clear what options you are checking. And the similar options you can enable for the individual member. If you go to the single member profile, it also have the swipe view, and you can enable and disable which icon type you are planning to utilize on that one. So on the single view you can also toggle back these swipe options with the more options. Like in the more options, when you have additional plugins installed, this list go long, then it will display additional menu items as a vertical drop down. Okay, so these are the options what we have for the community setting. And the last option what we have is the forum archive layout, and inside the forum we have 3 different UI: default, card, and cover. So if you go to the forums, discussion forums, I have to generate few forums. Let me import them. Okay, forums. Okay, for the forum point of view, we have these forums view, and you can enable and disable these forum view, going to the navigation menu again and adding the forum to the primary navigation. That will help us to preview what we are getting inside the navigation. Going to the customizer setting again. Community setting, forum archive, going to the forums. So this is the default view what we have, like WPpress is displaying like this one, and we have one more UI as a card point of view. And that way we are going to display forums as a with their background image. If there's a featured image is set, that is going to display like this one. This is the default cover image, and if you are going to set a featured image, then that individual featured image it is going to display there. For the forum point of view, this is the view what we are getting for the individual forum. And if you are trying to check one individual topic, the topic and the replies, this is the topic thread, and these are the replies corresponding to that individual topic. And the next one is the cover view. So when the cover view is enabled, you have a background image as a featured image in the background, and the forum description display on top of that one. So these are the options what we have for the community setting. If you have any questions, contact us. Thank you.